Known for its remarkable ability to ruin people's lives, the electric guitar is beloved the world over. Today we're going to take a closer look at how these instruments are made, including what materials, processes, and ancient curses are utilized which give them their special characteristics. Contrary to popular conceptions, every guitar begins its life as a left-handed guitar, but more on that later. The first step is to harvest ratty old boards from run-down buildings and underneath train trestles, and then to cut them into smaller pieces of wood. This is done to ensure that the construction process is more complicated and we can eliminate any employees that we don't like. Next, a woodometer is placed on each board to make sure that it is indeed wood. Then we glue the two pieces that we just sawed apart back together again in order to make it weaker and therefore smarter. This device, called a clampeteer, holds the wood firmly in place to prevent it from escaping while it undergoes a very painful procedure called scrutinization. Once the wood spirit has been broken, it is transferred to the next stage in the process. At this stage, a master luthier known as a guitaron will give the wood a good spanking. Finally, a guitar cutting saw is used to cut out the body shape and drill random holes in the body which serve no purpose. But don't worry, these will be filled in later. Then it's on to the guitar masseuse, who will give the guitar a good, thorough massage. Then the guitar is shaved and exfoliated, and then stored away in a guitar parts factory to be forgotten about for decades. Next, we move on to the neck of the guitar. We begin by making random cuts. This is the most mysterious part of guitar construction. No one is exactly sure how guitar necks are made, and each one is completely unique and different. Here we have a worker constructing a guitar neck from random pieces of wood that he found on the shop floor. Then they are pressed together to seal in all the juices, and another piece is inserted to make it look cooler because it is at a weird angle. This weird angle of the headstock greatly increases its ability to randomly break. After taking a fun ride, each guitar neck is fitted with a tracking pole, which is able to gather a myriad of data, like how many notes you can play per second. Then the mayonnaise is applied. This ensures that your licks are tasty. Lastly, the fingerboard is applied. This one is made out of chocolate. Then the neck is placed into a box which once housed evil ventriloquism dummies. This is where the guitar's evil mojo is imbued. After enough evil spirits have been absorbed into the wood, it's on to the next step. At this stage, additional cuts and sanding is done in order to fill out the schedule of the workers to make it look like they worked a 40-hour full week. Each guitar neck is then transferred to a torture chamber and threatened with an array of sharp saws. Just kidding, of course. This is the machine that cuts the fret slots. Here we have a worker admiring their handiwork as we speak. Wow, those are nice fret slots. Then a worker cuts the neck heel down into an uglier shape. Finally, another worker presses the frets in one by one so they're uneven. This step ensures that you won't get good action and you will have terrible playability. This worker offers a blood sacrifice by cutting his hand on the exposed fret wire. Then the fret edges are shaved down, leaving a giant pile of hazardous metal powder behind. Then it's back over to the guitar body, where a special MRI machine adds a demonic spirit to the guitar's essence. This one is called Nybog. A thick layer of paint is added to seal in all of the evil mojo. A worker wears protective equipment in order to prevent the evil spirits from entering his body.